Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Natalia with you. We have a video review today of 3 beautiful cross stitch kits. They all printed, and I kind of give you a sneak peek in one of my video. Actually, as you watching this video, I should have today 2 videos on my channel. One of them is face-to-face talking to you. I think you will like it. Hopefully you will like it. So let's get started. I already showed you that I have 3 cross stitch kits, and some of them are a little bit surprised me. Very beautiful one. And we will start with the smallest one that you already seen on preview. The other one was very big. One is very big. Thank you as always for showing up to watch my video every single day. I do appreciate your love, your support. Here's what we have. Let me see first. Joy Wreath 14 count Ada, 35 by 32 centimeters. And here's what we have. Fall time. Squirrel collecting some nuts and fruits. Birds trying to collect some berries. They look juicy. It looks like very simple, but you know what? I see already peekaboo a little bit in here that they do have a lots of things going on in here. So let's see, in full stitch. Oh, it's actually lots of stitching in here. In full stitch we have 26 colors, surprisingly 26 colors, because it looks more like a, you know, doesn't look like a lots of colors in here, but it is 26 colors in full stitch. Then we have 3/4 of the stitch in 2 colors. We have French knots in 4 colors. I believe mostly they will be like for the berries probably. Oh, this in here where you see a round circle symbol, that's the French knots. Then we have in back stitch lots of back stitch in here as well, because we do have like outline in every fruit, every berry, bird. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 colors in back stitch. When I finish my Halloween sampler, my goodness, that was a lots of back stitch right there. I didn't see as much as I started to back stitch, and that was a lot, but on the end design looks beautiful. So don't afraid of back stitch, just learn how to do it. It's very simple, but you will have such a nicer design. And there is our fall time colors. Looks happy and cheery, orangey brown, kind of look always this bright orange make happy kind of colors. Even red for the berries. Looking beautiful palette. We have 2 needles in here as well. Always check if you have 2 needles, just for in case Ziploc bag could be broken, and you make sure don't lose needle on the floor, especially when you have a little kids or pets in your house. So here it is. It's a very partial, very little to stitch. You could stitch them very quick in a full stitch. It's just the back stitches and a little bit of the French knot will maybe take a time, but it's very easy. For both of those stitches I do have a tutorials. If you want to Google on my channel, I have 2 ways of back stitch, and I do have tutorial of French knot as well, because lots of people making mistakes. So I showed you the right way and the wrong way. Now I have such a gorgeous design in here for the winter stitchers who like to stitch in the winter. And it looks like very chubby, very heavy. It's going to be a heaven of blue colors, I think. Let's see. Now remind me in one of those in one of my stitching video, just in case I forget, I will tell you something more story about this design. Nothing bad, trust me, but you might like it to hear it because recently I just saw this image somewhere else. So there, the sunset or sunrise, what do we think in here? Oh, sunset snow. There you have it. This is sunset. Sunset. Wow, looks so beautiful. 14 count Ada, 74 by 56 centimeters, and this should be full stitch, I believe. Look at the gorgeous glowing design. Love the reflection on the water. Even have in here on the snow the sun reflecting and create this shine on the snow, yellow. Those trees on the back glow. Look at this beautiful fluffy snow on the trees. Sky is gorgeous, and there is a cabin up there. Looks like chimney going on, some fireplace. It's gorgeous. Is there something in the tree in here? Let me look. No, I thought first maybe birds. No, this is just like a light maybe from the tree, something peeking through. I love how this from the window light also reflecting yellow light by the windows on the snow. Looks very cold, but at the same time cozy. Well, I guess not as cold because I don't think there is ice in the water. Looks like it's a running water unless this is just a pure ice. And it's reflecting everything like this. I don't know, because it looks cold to me. It should be frozen water if I was the artist. Look, the trees, it's probably going to be lots of confetti on the trees. Let's see if I'm right. Well, I'm looking forward to look on the actual threads. Let's find, okay, I have a full stitch in here. 36, where is the rest of? Okay, they just go all on the bottom in here. So more likely this is only full stitch and that's it. They kind of all on the bottom on each page. Well, that's kind of weird. I would love to have them all on one page instead of keep flipping it. But I don't think we need to keep flipping it because the canvas probably have those colors as well. That's it. I think there's only, look at the beautiful designs. I think only full stitch and that's it. So we have 36 colors. 36 colors in full stitch. Abracadabra. Ooh. Oh, this looks so interesting. Colors pink and blue. Look at that. Oh, look at this. How beautiful. Let me shake. Okay, 2 needles. Yes, I have 2 needles. Let me shake it up. It's like meter long threads, just the way I like the link of it. And those shades of blues, lots of color of blues in here. Then we have more on this side, browns and all this yellow for the sunset. Oh, I can't even think how fun this will be stitched. I love blue colors. Used to be one of my favorite color, blue and bright pink. Now as I grow, I have some new colors. Well, basically when I grew up, we didn't have too many colors. Like I would say all those colors, teal and mint, they like not long ago was design. It used to just like very simple colors, didn't have all those bright and neon colors that we can receive now. They're so pretty. Even this green is so soothing color, very, very pretty. Okay, let's check it out. Actual canvas itself. I'm excited to see if this is going to be confetti or not. Design looks big. I think I already zoom out. Oh, yeah, it's all the way. Just a minute, my friends. Let me lift it up, maybe camera just a slightly. Maybe we can see a little bit better. almost in page. Look at that. So obviously bottom part would be the most simple to stitch because lots of the same color. And then I'm looking for confetti. You know what, this tree is actually, I thought would be more difficult area, but it's not. This tree looks good in here a little bit. Mix on what is this, water up there or what? If we look, oh, so in here those little trees in here, so that's what kind of like a little bit confetti looking. I can show you this area a little bit close to the canvas, so a little bit more like mix of the colors in here. But this part that I thought originally will be confetti, it's actually really nice. You can see still patches in colors, so it will be very easy to follow. Okay. Oh, lovely. Lovely. And canvas kind of medium stiffness, not as harsh like sometimes could be. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love the colors of blues in here, and just the way this picture showing is just so pretty. Okay, now we have one more design, and when I saw this design in a store, my first initial thinking was that this is going to be in one of those spring or like those Asian packaging that like a different kind of threads. They are more silkier, because usually design of like Chinese design or Japanese design, they kind of not as much like no brand, but the spring, I believe it's called. And I love the threads from those canvases. So I thought that's what I will receive. So I was really surprised that this was actually by Choice Something. So let's see, this is very big booklet in here because design is big. There. Make sure for beginners pay attention to this page, because in here all your stitches, it's like when we were looking up there, 3/4 of the stitch, that's your stitches, 3/4 of the stitch. You see this one, so make sure you read this first. This is good instruction how to stitch if you need to. Oh, look at that. It's called Dwelling in the Fuchsum Mountains, 14 count, Ada, 118 by 53 centimeters. Lots of design. Okay, now here read for yourself, just in case I did not read correctly. Lots of this kind of design that you have those kind of like a glowing, foggy mountains on a background. But mostly of them kind of like in a gray and brownish colors. This one, what I like about, because up front I have those splashes of colors, green and pink and this kind of a blue or teal maybe. So I just like, I love portion of this for the color, but at the same time the background is really mystical with all this fog coming over the mountains high in the air, and of course there's always up there some, looks like a sun and birds. And who can read, please let me know what that means. I would really appreciate, because I don't know. Hopefully nothing bad up there saying. Looks like there is a people up there on canoe on the water. Lots of things going on in here. There's a waterfalls. There's some little house in here, and here house, and looks like people walking. Kind of hard to see at first till you look like very close. Yeah, I love this kind of designs. Okay, so let's find the color page, because we want to see Okay, this should be like a first page. Oh, and here is all our colors will be in here. In full stitch we have 63 colors. Beautiful, that's lots of colors. 63, and we have only 2 colors in back stitch, which is 310 and bright red 666, 666. That's all the back stitch. So back stitch in red probably will be somewhere around maybe trees. I'm not sure. If we can look on the design, it will be show somewhere maybe. I don't know. I don't see the back stitch. Maybe this is just like a little bit of the back stitch. Let me just check, because sometimes it could be like a people outline, but no, I don't see it here, unless in the writing up there. So far I don't see any. Oh yeah, you know what, the back stitch in here only for the writing in here, and there's some kind of like a stamp. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, if you don't understand what it is, and definitely I don't understand the writing. So basically you can just stitch in here as a smooth background sky, and you don't have to stitch writing unless you really want to, especially if it says something nice. So if you can read this language, please let me know what that means, and I will write down and maybe pin to my comments so everybody else can read. Now let's see the colors we have in here. 3 palette. Oh, some colors in here, so pretty for that teal tree up there. Oh, but that's what I'm talking about, those colors that we used to did not have those kind of colors. So basically this palette, this is all extras, will be, I believe, 655, 60, yeah, I think 59, or not extra. No, it's not extra. This is continuous palette, but it's just a lots of this kind of like, I see how it's lots of shades of gray, almost like white, but you can still see the difference between this. Okay, next one palette, if we can separate them. Oh, see, like this one, see this one, pretty color. I love this teal color. Very little bit of them, but 3 shades will blend together very nice for the shading. That's the palette. Now we can open like this so we can see, oh, lots of beautiful greens in here. There. And like that. Beautiful pink. Lots of gray, always for the background. I was really surprised that I actually like to stitch with these light colors. First I thought it will be boring, and you know, it is a little bit because you cannot see what you're stitching, because lots of colors from the background peeking through your stitching. But it's really nice threads to stitch, and they feel actually good. Love, love, love. It's a lots of good colors in here. Look at that. Oh, what a beautiful love threads. And now let's see this humongous canvas, if we can check it out to stretch as much as possible. It is big one. They all in here today in 14 count Ada. If you want to order 11, you just not sure if they have exactly the same canvas in 11 count. It could be different brand of this picture, but you just Google, not a Google, but a search engine, this magnifier glass on the website itself. If you put up the name of the canvas and put like 11 count, or just any canvases 11 count, it will show you only 11 count designs. This canvas looks like it's going to be very simple to stitch. Nothing even close to those that I have stitching with my horses. This looks really, really nice. If I can show you a little bit more close canvas, you can see the lots, all the stitches kind of connect with each other. Lots in here of big patches of the colors, so it shouldn't be have any problem to stitch. What a beauty, what a beauty. And in here we have that writing here on the sky. And there's a little tiny writing for the back stitch and little tiny stamp that's like barely visible up there. So I'm not sure what that means. Do we have that in here? Well, we do, but it's very tiny writing of that stamp, so I don't know if somebody can even tell me. Or stamp, this is just like a brand stamp, I don't know. And that's the thing I would love to know, especially those big letters, what that mean. I'm sure it says something beautiful about this design. So yeah, that would be wonderful to see. Look at this. If you look on this house in here, you can see staircase go all the way deep down. You see that? It's very high in the mountains. And all those beautiful teal color on this tree. Oh, that would be so much fun to stitch. Yes. Sky, beautiful. Lots of light color up there on the top. So it is full stitch, nothing partial about this. You will have a masterpiece after you're done with this one. And of course this is it's like candy for the child in a candy store. It's a threads because they are so beautiful. Look at this, oh, those greens are so amazing in here. Like just no, that this one, like this is also green but dark green, but look at that, how beautiful shading go from lighter to darker, like from here to here. So pretty, so pretty. Well, my friends, thank you so much for staying with me for this video review. Let me know if you like any of these designs, if you own any of these designs. And Biggestcraft, thank you so much for shipping me this package. It's wonderful. I don't see nothing wrong with it. All designs are gorgeous and I cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.